Hi, I'm Richard Randall, and welcome to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. This is the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate, and it does it with Colorado's real estate authority, Barb Schlinker. Barb is a retired Navy veteran. Barb is an author. Barb's also a pilot, and Barb and her team enjoy all that Colorado and the Front Range have to offer. Barb, always great to be talking with you. Now, we air Your Real Estate Voice every Saturday, but if you can't listen to the entire show, it is always available on Barb's site, barbhasthebuyers.com, or just search Barb. You'll find her on most of the popular podcast platforms like iHeartRadio, etc. Barb, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, Richard, I think this is going to be a fun show because we're talking about some things a lot of people really care about. The first thing is, should I sell my house now or should I wait until 2025? I think there's a lot of people that are like, well, maybe the rates are going to go down and the prices are going to go up. Maybe the values are going to go up if we get a change in the White House. You know, a lot of factors and a lot of uncertainty out there. And it's been an unusual market this year, to say the least. I mean, our available inventory surged this summer, and it has impacted the volume of sales. So we're up in inventory by 31%, and we're down in sales by 10%. So do you wait? Does the trend continue? It's a mystery. So we're going to deep dive into that. And then the next topic is going to be the top reasons why a property does not sell and what you can do to fix it. And then we're going to go into cash offers. So a lot of people have questions about cash offers. There's a lot of mystery out there about whether it's good or bad or otherwise. For some people, it's very good. And sometimes these offers are pretty close to market value. So we'll talk about the pros and cons of accepting a cash offer on your house. And I don't know if you know, Richard, but in general, less than 10% of sales are with cash in from a live in the home buyer. But we're seeing a big trend, an increase in the number of people that are taking cash offers from investors because they don't want to deal with the whole, people coming through their house and the uncertainty of it not closing and all that. Did you know that?
I had no idea whatsoever, Barb.
Yeah. And then the very last thing is how to choose the best real estate agent. And as always, I love talking about my hot new listings.
You do indeed. So, Barb, as fewer people bought homes in recent years due to the high prices and high interest rates, how do home sellers figure out whether to sell their homes now or wait until next year?
Well, Richard, I think everybody worries about timing the market right. And some people get lucky with that and some people just don't. And you can't worry about it. Moving is a major endeavor. And it's quite a project. Moving just by itself is hard. Selling your house can be hard. Not every home sells. That's why over 53% of home sellers in this market are lowering their price after they put it on the market because they're looking back at recent historic sales and it's not working. So it really depends, though. The answer to the question is you have to make it work for you. And make the timing work for you. I've got people that are planning to retire at the end of the year or they're planning to sell next spring. That's okay if you want to do that. And if they reach out to us, one of the services that we offer is we will offer a free no obligation exterior photo shoot while their yard is green and the flowers are blooming. So it looks pretty if they do put it on the market in the winter months when all the yards and everything goes dormant. But at the end of the day, this is still a pretty strong market in the country. However, the inventory has really exploded. I mean, we went from 2,000 homes on the market this time last year to over 3,000 right now. And yet the number of sales is less. So or you think that it's going to have an impact on prices. But right now, the average price is higher. So it's odd, but it could happen. I would say just because this surge in inventory happened 3 months ago, my gut feel is it's slowly going to change the market, and we're going to see people lowering their prices and buyers getting better deals. And buyers are just, sitting on their thumbs, waiting for the prices to come down and waiting for the interest rates to come down. But nobody knows for sure if that's really going to happen. And this chart I'm showing you right now is, you look at last year, July of 2023, 2,200 homes on the market, and July of 2024, 3,272 homes on the market. Big, big surge. And we haven't seen that in probably, I don't know, 10 years, been a long time. So the faster the housing supply increases, the more likely it is that it's going to have a negative impact on prices. So if you are thinking of selling soon, I wouldn't wait. And there's a way we can teach you how to position the home so your home is the best deal on the market and the buyers jump in there and make their best offer. But I do anticipate that barring any other changes, we could see prices drop going into the fall. And buyers are going to love it because they've been waiting for homes in the area to be more affordable as the strength of the seller's market declines. I'm showing you a screenshot right now of the number of homes just in the past week that have lowered their price. It's the biggest number of the market indications that they're tracking, and it's quite a bit. Out of the 3,000 homes on the market, 515 have lowered their price in just 1 week. So that would tell you that we're seeing kind of a correction go on. So if you're planning to sell soon, I wouldn't wait. If you're planning to sell in the future, call us anyway. We'll give you a really good idea what your home will sell for, how much you'll put in your pocket when it sells, what to do and what not to do to get your house ready for sale. And then when it's time to sell, we'll have to look at the market conditions at that time. But are buyers stopping to buy? No, there's just fewer of them that can afford homes, right? And that's the problem. The interest rates have corrected a little bit, only maybe 0.5% in the past month. And what we're hearing is allegedly next month the Fed's going to lower the interest rates. But is that going to be for mortgage interest rates or not? We don't know. Is it going to impact the mortgage market? We don't know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I think everybody will welcome seeing interest rates drop into the fives. I think that would actually really surge the market, both for buyers and sellers. So as interest rates are on the high side, we're seeing pretty much all up and down the Front Range, not just in the Pikes Peak region, but even in the Denver market, a lot of sellers are lowering their price. And, the number of sales at the same time is down by almost 10%. I think the number, according to the Pikes Peak MLS, was 9.7 fewer sales than we had a year ago when the number of available homes was 31% less. So it's going to happen. It's going to have an impact on price. But in any market, there is a strategy to get top dollar for your home. And that's part of what we do for our clients. And it's absolutely critical that you get all four, what I call 4 Ps, as in Papa, correct. Preparing your home for sale, picking the right agent, pricing the home right, and making sure it's promoted so that you don't get buyers rejecting the home on their cell phone. And if you'd like to find out how to do that, you can go to my website, barbhasthebuyers.com. Click on the green button. From there, you can download any one of our free reports, no cost or obligation. One of the ones we're featuring today is the top 7 tips to get your house ready for sale for top dollar. Or you could call our office at 719-301-3900. I am still selling homes with bidding wars if you price it right. I just sold a home in Briargate for $55,000 over asking price. I just sold a home in Peregrine for full asking price at the $950 price point. And I sold a home downtown for $14,000 over asking price. So it can be done, but condition definitely plays a big part in getting top dollar for the home. Now, not everybody has the resources, the time, or the will actually to get a house ready for sale. Some people just want to sell it as is. And you know what? We have an answer for them too. But in general, if you're pricing the home to compete with other full market value homes on the market, you have to have all the deferred maintenance taken care of. I just met with a gentleman yesterday that overall the home was in good condition, but the carpet was 5 years old, and you could see that it was 5 years old. And you know what? Buyers are, even though it wasn't really heavily stained, you could see some traffic areas. Buyers are just going to turn their nose up at that because flooring in particular, they want to, in my opinion, buyers want to move in, drop their stuff, and get on with their lives. They will forgive things like landscaping problems or I don't know if the carpet is, I mean, the kitchen isn't fully remodeled. I think I think those are forgiven in some cases, but flooring is a really, really big deal. And buyers basically want it all. They want views, they want it updated, unless the home is priced very realistically. So you're listening to Your Real Estate Voice. My name is Barb Schlinker with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. I'm the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Barb has the buyer's team. And we're talking about whether or not home sellers should sell their home now or wait until 2025. And next up, what we're going to be covering is what you can do now to get your home ready, even if you plan to sell next year. And if you are thinking of making a move, give us a call. We have over 27,797 buyers just on our little website, plus cash buyers. And typically we can find a buyer for your home many times. Richard?
Barb, we're discussing whether or not home sellers should sell their homes now or wait until 2025. If they do plan to wait, what are some of the things that they should be doing right now to get their home ready for sale?
Well, getting ready is something that takes time and takes steps. So I would say the very first and the easiest thing that you can do to get your home ready for sale is basically take it one room at a time or take it one area at a time. As an example, the key rooms that buyers care about when they're looking at homes, in particular online, are curb appeal. So make sure you get curb appeal right, followed by the backyard views. This is a great time to clean up, trim up, get your yard ready to go for next year. Or if it does look good now, let us take pictures of it while it's green and gorgeous. Followed by the living room. So many people live in a home a different way than the way they would present it to the market. So, and I find in the clients I'm helping is that a lot of times they want to get rid of stuff, or they're planning to move, or they're downsizing, and they don't want to take everything with them. But they don't know what to keep and what not to keep to present it well for sale. And so that's part of our services is we offer a free in-home consultation along with the staging consult to come and check it out and give you a really good checklist on what rooms to clear out, what rooms to leave the pieces there, and we can make it look great. Different things add value automatically, like updated homes typically add value, great views add value, added acreage, added garage spaces, those typically do add value. But it's the whole package, right? And you have to position the home to compete with other homes for sale at that same time. So I would work on those key rooms like curb appeal, light fixtures, plumbing fixtures, flooring, fix the broken doorbell, just little stuff like that. But at the end of the day, pricing is key. If you don't price it right, it doesn't matter how pretty the house is, it's going to sit on the market. So we can help you do that when the time is right. All you need to do is give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
Listening to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. She's the host of the program, and you can listen to replays of the show anytime on all of the major podcast platforms and her YouTube channel as well. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be talking about the top reasons why a property does not sell and what you can do to fix that. Stay tuned.